Today I've been having so much fun learning to draw with my eyes. Watch the rest of the video to find out how. For drawing with eye gaze, I needed a Windows computer, a Tobii Dynavox eye tracker such as the PCI, and the control software that comes with it. I'm going to go into continuous mode in Control to try and draw a house in Paint. I can call up the Quick Start guide to see the modes available to me. I have the magnified adjust target, continuous left click, continuous click and drag, and continuous hold and drag. All of these are very useful for artwork. I look at hide guide to close the quick start guide when I'm finished with it. The first thing I'm going to play about with is the continuous left click, and in this instance I'm using it to just do simple dots around the screen. You'll see that the adjust target mode is on, and this allows me to fine tune exactly where I want those dots to be, which means I can place a dot very close to where I've previously created another dot, in this example here. I'm going to look below the screen now to call up the off-screen menu, and I'm going to change the mode to continuous click and drag. Hopefully this will allow me to draw some straight lines. So I choose my starting point for the line, again assisted by the adjust target mode, and then I choose my end point for the line. Oops, it looks like this house is going to be built on a slight incline. The adjust target magnification comes into its own when I want to join one line with another, as it allows me to accurately choose exactly where I want the next line to start. I'll repeat this process for another wall. It looks like I made that one a little bit too tall. I'll go across now and see if I can correct my different height walls in the ceiling line. I'll see if I can join those two lines now. Time to put a roof on now. Again, I'll use the adjust target function to make sure the roof goes all the way to the walls. So I'll put the apex in. And bring that roof down to the other side. That's not too bad. I'll switch back to left click mode, and I'm going to choose the square tool from the shapes options to start drawing the windows and doors. Now obviously I could have used these shapes for creating the walls and the roof, but I wanted to show the principle of continuous click and drag for drawing straight lines first. So I'm going to put in a few windows and a door, again using the shapes tool and the continuous click and drag. One tip I would use here, when using the adjust target mode, it is helpful if you do have a background, because obviously magnifying a pure white background doesn't tell you exactly where you are on the screen, and hence my windows aren't the most aligned. Time to put in a door now, and I'll use the adjust target to make sure I'm lined up with the floor, so you don't have a big step when you're getting in. So choose the top and the bottom of the door. I'll look below the screen now, and I will choose left click mode. And this will allow me to choose a new shape for the door handle. I'm going to try and choose the circle. I look below the screen again to choose continuous click and drag. Choose my start point for the circle, and then choose my end point. Now I look below the screen again and change it into left click mode. This will allow me to make a couple of changes to let me draw some grass. So firstly, I'm going to change it into the pencil tool, and then I'm going to change the ink color to green. The next eye gaze art tool I want to show you is found by looking below the screen and choosing continuous click and hold. This is the equivalent of holding down a digital pen or maybe a felt tip or pencil on a piece of paper and just doing a continuous squiggle. It will continue drawing until I tell it to stop. I won't be the neatest with this using my eyes, but hopefully you can see that I'm able to do a scribble that might be representative of a little bit of grass in front of this house. It stays in that mode until I fixate and decide that I'm finished, and when I do, the activation button comes up and then I can cancel that mode. Well, I hope you like my eye gaze house on its lovely lawn.